Hello, YouTube. This is the Depressed Dude, and this is just going to be a short view of the game X Nordics. I had never played any of the X games before last year. Then on an emulator, I played X Books 1 and 2 for the TurboGrafx CD, and then I played Part 3 on the TurboGrafx 16, and they were both really fun games. Then I played this one. I figured I'd play a more modern one. Actually, the story in this one takes place after X Books 1 and 2. It has like the familiar characters, Doogie and Dr. Flair. And like I said, the story's real good. They're on their boat trip. It gets attacked by Vikings, but it turns out the Vikings are just do some protection in the water, and the merchant on the ship didn't want to pay their fee. It gets to a whole thing where the girl right here named Kara, Adol, and her become like linked by a mana cuff, and they end up having to become shield brother and sister through Viking war uh, trials, and they have to try to figure out the reason why these creatures called the Grigor are attacking. And then, like I said, Adol gets this weird tattoo on his neck that's choking him. It gets into a whole weird thing. The game itself is a what is it, action RPG type game. The first game you literally just ran and bumped into dang monsters. First two games, and well, that didn't appeal to a lot of people. In the second game, it was really satisfying. There's just like room of like so many monsters, and I was able to level up so quick in that. But in this one, it's more of like a standard action RPG game. You get to do boat battles, but most of the time it's combat with either of these two characters to switch them out with a B button. I use Kara the most because I liked using the character with an axe for a change instead of the standard sword. But the E series do pretty much follow Adol's journeys. The only one that doesn't have Adol, I believe, is E's Origins. But yeah, these games are usually pretty fun. Nice little action adventure games. Have lots of RPG elements in this one though. You had to go through towns, do a bunch of quests for people, and that's how you got your level up and everything. And like I said, if I had any complaints about it, it's only maybe that they could have you put some more islands for you to explore and make the islands a little bit more where you can do a little bit more. It's hard to explain. It's just sometimes it just felt like a too arcade of a world and stuff, like a simulation. But for the most part, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It's probably my favorite Ease game I've played so far. I've got almost every one of them at this point. I've got all the modern ones, I'm pretty sure. And the game that takes place after this is called they go to Celsuda or something like that. And I already have that game in a newer version. Granted, I could play it on the emulator and on an older system, but why it looks better on these things, and I always like getting trophies on the PlayStation Network. Now that I'm done with this, I've been started Zenless Zone Zero, and I'm hooked to that one. I mean, I can't believe that thing's free. I haven't paid anything yet, and I haven't ran out of things to do. I keep waiting for some wall to appear to stop me unless I pay, but nothing's stopped me yet. But I'm sure it's coming. I mean, it can't be totally free. I mean, I do already want to buy that new outfit for Nicole in that one. But yeah, this one was really good. Finally won it. It took me forever, but the good news is the story was easy to follow and easy to pick back up on, and the gameplay was too. And like I said, I love the characters in the game. It was fun collecting all the townsfolk after they got taken from their home. And like I said, I loved Kara. And at most the ending boss, I kind of figured what was going to happen. And it's a little bit sad, right? I felt bad about even winning the final fight. The AI I told that to is probably highly empathetic, but like I said, I ended up being a little bit depressed after this one, but you get that way with an ease game because Adol has to go on to his next journey. But I knew that was happening. I just didn't know about what the end of the boss was going to mean. Anyway, like I said, I recommend it if you like any of the other ease games. It's not really the most big time name uh, game series in the world. I mean, let's face it, this is on 10, And this series has been going on since like 1988. Meanwhile, there's like 900 Call of Duties just in the past since 2006. So it's one of those series that it takes its time making games. Though I will say it seems to be making more games in the past 10 years than it had the previous 10 years. But yeah, it's a good one. So check it out. Like I said, I'm playing Zenless Zone Zero now. I'm playing a ReZero game, which I got like a little pins for. I always put those on my vest at work, and I got a Rem pin, so I'm definitely putting that on her. She's one of my favorite anime characters behind like Kurami, Tokusaki from Data Life, and but yeah, it was like I said, a really good game. Hope everybody has a good time out there. I've been having a horrible time. I saw the raccoon, chunky little feller. I don't know if it's a girl or boy, but I was like, it was just sniffing around my floor, and I'm like, wait, what are you doing? And it jumped up in the air and just jumped back into where the hole in the floor is. At this point, I'm not in any rush to get rid of it. It doesn't pee or shit in the house, so I mean, heck, it does all its business outside. It hasn't done, like I said, it seems to be not doing too much. At this point, maybe I can get a video of it and you can pay its rent by having a viral video breakout or something. And then I saw a dang armadillo outside my house, just rooting around on the ground. It's like, wow, those things are actually alive. I thought they just appeared on the side of the road dead. Eh, but yeah, it's been a rough. It was a rough week for me. Like I said, depression was really bad. Then I cut the grass on yesterday at the hottest time of the day, and that made me feel horrible. And then my back is hurting again because of the grass was so tall in the back. I kept having to re-pull the dang lawnmower to get it started again. That was horrible. I hate cutting grass. Today I got my wash done, so hope everybody has a good one. I know not many people watch these videos, but a few people do, so I like to try to keep them going. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a good one.